What are the angels going to do if we out of order? It's not up to them to punish mankind or to do anything like that. So that has nothing to do with it. If we go down a little further, we know that we're talking about hair, right? We're talking about the woman's hair. 1 Corinthians 11:15. But if a woman have long hair, it is her glory. It is a glory to her, for her hair is given to her for a covering. So it is her glory. It is a glory to her. And isn't it something that Satan was the covering cherub, and his beauty was his covering. It was a covering for him. And so the beauty of a woman's hair is something that the angels are always looking into. And I'm going to show you another verse. When they fell, the fallen angels, when they fell, they took on a permanent fleshly form. And that fleshly form tells us what they were in heaven, that many of them were cherubs. The cherub, we saw that in Ezekiel, had the face of a lion, the face of an ox, the face of an eagle, and the face of a man. And it had four wings with many eyes and man's thighs and a calf. It was a hybrid. But when they fell, one of the things that they fixated on, Revelation chapter 9, verse 8. See, because when they fail, they can take on a certain form. And so here's what we see of these Nephilim, or these fallen angels coming out of the bottomless pit, because they was locked up for their sex with women. The angels in the fallen angels that are locked up in the bottomless pit, these are the angels that are locked up because of their folly or sexuality with humanity. They committed a sexual crime against humanity. God made them higher. They made them a little higher than humanity, and he didn't want them coming down and committing this abomination. And this is why God told mankind, he says, look, it's an abomination for a man to lay with a beast, because you are of a higher order. And he says, when you lay with a beast, a man lays with a beast, and the man and the beast should be put to death. But when the angels came down and did what they did, God locked them up immediately into the bottomless pit. And he sent the flood to destroy the women and those children, offspring from that union. Angels, the hybrids, who took on a permanent form, and those shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared for battle, and on their heads were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men, and their hair as the hair of women, and the teeth like lions. So you see, so these angels, they can turn into a form many times of what they want. They can come down as a man or as an animal, or they can come down what they want to be. Remember, Satan in the garden came down as a serpent. These things wanted the face of a man, but that they wanted the hair of a woman. They were into women's hair. This was one of the things, because a woman's hair is glorious covering. They see it as a glorious covering, and it's very attractive to them. And I want to show you something that many people miss in the Gospels.